All right, so there are a lot of important notations that we are coming up to that we really need to understand or just know what they are before we continue in this course. So I have here a list of common notation that we're going to be using throughout the school year. So in yellow, it says what it represents. In white, it is how you actually say what it is, and then I'm going to write in green what it actually is next to it, what the symbol looks like. So we have, starting off, we have population mean, which is written with a symbol called mu. And that symbol looks like that. It's kind of like a U with some curlies at the end. Then we have sample mean, which you write with X bar. So it's literally an X with a bar over the top of it. Then population variance. Population variance is talking about how the data varies. And you do that with a lowercase sigma, and then it's squared. So there's your lowercase sigma, and it's a squared. Sample variance is same thing, except instead of working with population, now we're working with a sample size, and that is just S squared. Population standard deviation is just lowercase sigma, which if you look at variance and standard deviation, they both are derived from each other. So if you think about it, standard deviation is really just the square root of your variance, because if you take the square root of a square, it just equals, like, the square root of x squared would just be x. Same thing with sample standard deviation. So instead of sigma, now we're just have s, because the square root of s squared would just be s. Population size, when we talk about population size, which we almost never will, but it is given with a capital N, and then sample size is given with a lowercase n. And then we have seen previously, probably in other math courses, but also when I was talking last week about some things, there is capital sigma, which looks like this funny E-shaped symbol, and that means a summation. So a summation is just an operation, meaning that I can continuously add things over and over and over again. So when you see summation, this capital sigma, it means just to add all of the things up that are in right after that symbol, usually in parentheses. So those are important notations that we're going to come back to over and over and over again. So make sure that you know them. You're going to hear me say them all the time from now on.